Hi, I'm Richard Mayer, CEO of Real Spirit and Air Water Life. We're going to give an installation video now. You're going to receive your Aqua Ionizer Deluxe 7.0 in a box like this. This is a very strong shipping box, so when you receive it, there should be no damage whatsoever. On the box, you'll notice we have our certifications, ETL, FDA approved plastics, and CE. What we're going to do, we're going to dive into this now and try to help you on your setup and give you all the insight that you'll need for your installation of your unit to go very smooth. Okay, our first step is we've taken the machine out of the box, and you notice it has this cover on it. This is just to protect it. You can throw this away, you don't need this any longer, but it's on there just to protect it for any scratches or anything. I'll remove this. In the box, you're going to receive a filter box. Okay, this has a filter inside of it in plastic, and just put this over here. Also, you're going to get this white box, and it has all of the connection you're going to need inside of this to hook onto the aerator on your faucet. And you're going to receive this package, which has your owner's manual in it, which gives you the step-by-step instructions, which I'm going through now, so you can follow along with this. It also has your white hose, which you're going to need to hook up your unit, plus it has the top spout, which you're going to install here. Okay, now we're going to talk about the diverter. This comes in the package. This has threads on it. Let me give you a little insight first. This handle here, move it a couple times before you install it because they come stiff from the factory, and that helps you. Alright, this will have threads here. Now what happens? In this position, with the handle and like this, the water goes into here, out the bottom like a regular sink. When you put it in this position, it's going to go, water goes into here, out this, which hooks to your white hose, into the ionizer. So ionizer, sink. Ionizer, sink. Now let's show you how it hooks up. In the box, you have what we call an adapter. You may need this, you may not. So let's show you how it works. I have a sink here, which I'm holding in my hand. This is called the aerator. I'm going to unscrew this. Now, this is the adapter for the aerator. I'm going to screw this in. Watch how this goes in nice and neat. That goes into here. You tighten it up. This will now fit into here. So now you've installed it. Now that threads, see how the threads are nice and easy, and you just tighten these up, and they all have washers in there, and it won't leak. And once you snug it up, you've now put the adapter in there. Now in this position, water will go through the sink. In this position, water will go to the ionizer. It's one style, but some people have a different style sink. So I'm going to remove the adapter, place this down here. A lot of people have sinks like this. Remove the aerator again. Now you don't need the adapter. This piece will fit right on here. Oh, see how nicely that goes on there? Screw that in there. Same exact thing. In this position, water goes through here, regular sink. And by the way, we have an aerator here, so you're not losing your aerator. We have one in the unit. This position here, it goes to the ionizer. So you have two different styles. This will cover 95% of the systems you need. There's one more, and that's this one right here. If you can't find something, or you have the sink that has no threads. Some people have a sink that just comes out. This piece can go on here. You tighten the 3 screws up. It's got a rubber washer in the middle, and you just tighten it down, and then that'll seal it. And again, this piece here just fits right onto the adapter. So now you have 3 ways to do it. This is the least one you're going to use. Between this and this will cover 95% of all of your installations. Next, we're going to install the flexible spout that goes into here. There'll be a little cup here. You would take this off. You don't need it anymore. This just keeps dust out of it in shipping. This comes in its own package. You just tear it open. Again, look at this. O-ring, make sure it's there. Straighten it out. You can't hurt it. You can move this around. Install this here and screw it in place. Now, there's a gap here. What you want to do is tighten this up until the gap goes away. That's it. Okay, you don't need to go any tighter than that because the O-ring seals it. Now this is on a pivot, so it can pivot. So your ionizer go on either side of your sink, and what you do is you direct this down into the sink. But again, this can go on any side and it will not leak by moving it. So this is how you install the metal spout where the alkaline water will come out. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to put the machine on its back, and I like to put the box under here because we're going to remove the horns that are here. This is called a Colette Separator, here and here. You take this with your fingernail and pull it out, and you save this. This is the horn, I call it a plug. Now look at this here, this Colette. This can go in and out. See how it comes out and goes back in? When you push it in, now the plug comes out. So you have to have this push. I'm going to push this in and out a little bit just to show you. See how it comes out there? Now it's out. In this position, this is not coming out. So in this position, they'll come out. So you do the same procedure to both. You remove this, you push the Colette down, you pull the plug out. Okay, this is the hose that comes with the unit. It's one large piece. I suggest not cutting it yet. We're going to install this end into here. The way you do it is you just press it in all the way, pull it back. And when you pull it back, that's when you can install the blue clip that will keep the hose in place. Now I'm going to take the clip back out. Now to take the hose off, same thing. Push the Colette back, hose comes right out. Now you notice the hose went in about 1/2 inch. So you got to make sure it goes in far enough. So let's do it again and we can kind of understand this. Take the hose, start it, press it in, it bottoms, see? Now, but you got to pull back. Pull back. Now you put the little blue clip back in here. And now you have something that's not going to leak. So that's how you install. And this one is the inlet that comes from the faucet. How you remember it? It's right above the filter. So above the filter is the inlet, okay? Okay, we've now installed our acidic line here. I've also cut the lines to the length I think I should be. Put my Colette spacer back in so this won't come out. I'm going to tilt the machine up. Have the hoses coming through here. Direct this down. Now remember, if you forget, it's the one above the filter. So it's this one here is the inlet. I'm going to take this and now I'm going to install it onto our diverter. See these ribs here? Just shove it on. It goes on. That's all you have to do. It is now set. Now the machine, do not plug it in. These hoses will lay flat after a while, so I'm going to kind of move these around a bit, but they'll definitely lay flat, kind of out of your way. They're stiff at first. Okay, I'm going to move a little closer in. Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to run some water through the machine. Okay, I'm going to run water through it. I can hear the water going in. It's filling the filter. And now we're filling up. Notice how I can turn this anywhere you want to direct it. And again, these hoses will lay flat after a while because they're stiff at first. In fact, I'm going to move this here, so now if I have to get water out of there, it's much easier. Okay, water's filled up, it's gone through, I'm going to shut the water off. Next step, we're going to plug our machine in. Plugged in. LCD screen should light up. It should start off on what we call daily drinking. I'm going to turn the machine on. It automatically comes on with water pressure. There's no need for that. There's no switch or anything. Okay. It's showing moderate through here. It's showing that we are actually, the alkaline is working, and it's on daily drinking. Check your acidic line and make sure water is coming out of here, and it is. So our machine is functioning properly. To change the alkalinity, this is a touch screen. Touch this once, it goes up one step. Now we're on brewed tea and coffee. Touch it again, it goes to cooking. Touch it again, it goes right down to initial drinking, where you want to start your drinking at. Now, when I turn the machine off, this screen is going to turn red. What that means, it's back flushing the machine itself. It takes about 12 seconds, it'll shut off. Now, but you notice, it's on initial drinking. If I turn it back on, it will stay on that position. Turn it back on. See? Initial drinking. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to push it up to daily drinking. Moderate speed. I'm going to turn it off. Machine goes to red, flushing itself out. Every time you turn the water off, remember it's water activated, just no switch or anything. Shuts off, machine sits there, idles. Now watch. Remember before we were on initial drinking. Now we put it on daily drinking. When you turn this on, watch what happens. It'll stay there. The last setting you leave it at, it stays there. So that's one of the features we have. Again, it comes back on by itself. It's not running through. If you run high water pressure through, this will go to high, which we do not recommend. This should change to high. We recommend moderate or even the slower one. Moderate's about right. And again, I'm going to turn it off. Should turn red. There it is. Back flushing. Shut off. The last thing you want to do is look around the machine for leaks. Look underneath. We have no leaks anywhere. Take your hand, put it under here, feel for it. You now have your wonderful Aqua Ionizer Deluxe 7.0 installed.